Gandang gabi po sa lahat. This is Coach Linin Hu empowering Pinoy, especially the 40s and above, to rebuild their health by gaining muscles. Tonight, we'll talk about payat ka ba pero may belly fat. So, three things that you must do now. Ano bang tinatawag na payat but merong belly fat? Possible ba yun? Yes, possible po yun because yun po exactly nangyari sa akin. Payat po ako, thin outside, but fat inside. Toffee po ang tawag doon. Okay, so thin outside, but fat inside. So we'll talk about the practical things and very importantly, yung mga danger zone or yung mga problems that you can avoid if you want to rebuild your health. Again, when you say rebuilding your health, we're not just talking about, looking good and feeling good, though they are okay, but our primary goal is for you to be healthy. When you're healthy, looking good, feeling good, a physique, body composition that you like will naturally follow. So that's our primary concern, how to be healthy. We'll have this short video, and after this, usap tayo. Hello po again sa live listeners natin. Saan ka man sulok ng mundo, let me know in the comment section. Saan po tayo nanonood? Where are you tuning from? Let me know so I can acknowledge you. I can recognize you. Hello po sa mga friends natin dyan sa Cebu. Let me know po if you are living sa Cebu. We are planning something dun sa Cebu. Hopefully, we can visit our low-carb fasting at saka fitness friends there sa Cebu. At saka yun sa mga karatig na isla. We have discussed with the WTG coaches. We are planning to visit Cebu and to have meet and greet. So exciting yon. If you are staying sa Cebu, let me know so that, meet tayo. Kahit coffee lang or chill na low-carb lunch. So, di ba? At least we can, create memories dyan sa Cebu. May nagsabi sa akin na maraming magagandang kainan dyan sa Cebu, especially yung lechon. So, we'll see. Ito po yung belly fat. Okay? Thin, outside pero may belly fat. Possible ba yun? Okay. Possible ba? So, let me show to you my experience. So, nandito po sa left, it seems na thin po ako. Or actually, dito sa ibaba, okay, sa itaas ng belt ko, meron po dyan belly fat. Hindi lang po visible kasi kulay blue, kulay black, but actually may belly fat po ako dyan. Okay? 60 kilograms po ako dito 3 years ago. Dito po sa right, okay, yun po yung current ko, 61 kilograms. Di ba hindi nagkalayo yung weight? Pero this one, denser yung muscle definition ko. Mas malaki ako dito sa right. I don't look like nangangayayat. At saka my energy has improved. My feeling is lighter. At saka yung strength ko has improved as well. Okay. So hello po sa mga live viewers natin. Ma'am MJ, kamusta ka po? Kamusta po yung dinner natin? Kamusta yung trip natin dyan sa napakagandang bansa sa Israel? And then hello to you, Ma'am Mirna Barnido. Kamusta po yung meals natin? Watching from Montenlupa. Other natin ng mga listeners, let me know if you're tuning sa recorded natin. Let me know as well because I'm reviewing that. From time to time, I want to know our live listeners because you are the blood why we have this live. Okay, you're the reason why we have this live. And for those who don't have their ebook yet, if you want to lose fat or maybe build muscle, let me know. Share this video and after this, message me. I will give to you your ebook completely free. And then, okay. And hello to you as well, Ma'am Evelyn Devina, watching from Antipolo. Kamusta po yung workout natin? Napakaganda po ng ngiti niyo, Ma'am Evelyn, as always, no? Napaka saya tingnan nagano siya, tawag dito, nagva-vibrate siya. Okay. Yung ngiti ni Ma'am Evelyn. Okay. Hello to you as well, Dom Pakoko. Okay, Pachoko. Okay, hello to you, sir. Kamusta po yung meals natin? There you have it. So, payat, pero may belly fat. Do these 3 things. Okay, but before that, either you are into, low carb or maybe moderate, maybe liberal ka. Most of our body composition, usually, pwede mo siya ma-differentiate or ma-categorize sa 3. Overweight, okay, underweight, tsaka yung normal na weight. Usually, yung may belly fat, nandun sila sa middle. Parang normal yung weight. Pero may belly fat sila. But of course, yung goals, when you are overweight, yung goal mo is to lose fat. If you are underweight, your goal is to build muscle. Paano naman yung nasa may belly fat pero payat? So, we will discuss it tonight, the practical tips. Okay? Now, first and foremost, let me discuss yung tofu. Okay? Thin outside, but fat inside. So, that's what I've experienced. Kasi it looks like skinny ako, and then we thought kapag skinny ka, kapag, it follows na fit ka agad. But of course, we know, it doesn't necessarily mean na kapag payat ka, you are healthy. Meron po akong mga allergies na iniinda. Aside from allergies, yung immune system ko po very weak and fragile. I would experience po ang tinatawag na sickness every month. At saka yung mga sickness ko, nagtataka ako actually every time I'm sick at saka fever, I will be bedridden for a week. Okay? Or close to a week. And then I wonder yung other colleagues ko when they get sick, hindi naman ganoon kahaba yung bed rest nila or being stuck sa higaan. But for me, I'm very, very weak. It took me time to recover. So I wonder, bakit ba ganito? Thin naman ako. Wala naman akong dininda ng mga maintenance or something. Bakit? Madali ako magkasakit and it took me time to recover. Okay? So discuss natin muna yung problems ng mga thin, okay, mga underweight or tawag nila mga undernourished, okay, malnourished yung sa iba. Pero again, may mga problems po yun. So let's deal with the root cause. Okay? So I have here the very important problems that you have to know. If you have this, let me know in the comment section as well. Usually mga toffee or thin outside but fat inside, may tinatawag sila, meron silang they lack in muscle definition. Usually, yung body composition nila, shallow at saka soft. Okay. Soft at saka shallow. So, as you've seen dito, no? Sa picture ko dito, sa left, okay, shallow siya at saka soft. Okay. Hindi siya ganun ka-define. Okay, unlike dito sa right side. Okay. I lack muscle definition. My body composition, soft and shallow. And I remember when I was in high school, binumuli po ako kasi I look like payatot. Okay, payatot because of course very thin, parang bamboo stick, walang muscle definition talaga. Okay, so yung mga toffee, okay, may mga problems sa weight, you're underweight. Usually, yung ginagawa nila, they're focusing too much on cardio, okay, not on resistance training. So iba po yung goal again ng running, biking, cycling, okay? Yung goal po nila, hindi po muscle definition. Yung goal po is not to grow your muscle. It's more of heart rate. It's more of, relaxation. It's more of losing fat. So, iba po yung goal, again, ng walking, running sa resistance training. So, you have to define two. And both have their own respective na benefits. Okay? I do run as well. Mga friends ko dyan, okay, meron kaming run this coming October, okay, with Dr. Grace, yung low carb fun run natin. So, heads up lang sa mga magjo-join dito sa Manila. Okay, so as much as possible, regardless of your body composition, overweight ka man or maybe underweight, yung goal natin yun ito. As much as possible, we want to preserve yung muscle mass and get rid of body fat. Again, yung goal natin regardless if payat ka man or mataba, we want to preserve muscle mass. Yung muscle mass po is connected sa longevity. Longevity po, when we talk about longevity, it's not just about the years in your life, but the quality of your life. So muscle mass is connected to that. So preserve muscle mass, get rid of body fat. Ang nangyayari po ganito. So sobrang papayat natin, especially if you are extreme sa diet mo, or maybe low carb ka man, or other form of diet. No, sobrang ka sa payat up to the point na nag-lose ka nga ng fat, but pati yung muscle mass mo nag-lose din. So hindi po pwede. Very, very expensive po yung muscle mass. Take a look what does it take for you to gain muscle mass? Diba? You have to invest in right food. You have to work out. Expensive po siya. Not just financially, but also with your time and effort. So, i-waste mo lang. So, you don't want that to happen to you. You want to preserve it. And there is a way to lose fat, okay, while maintaining your muscle mass. So, that's what happened to me, by the way. So, nag-bulking po ako for one entire year, last year, okay, from around 60 kilograms to 70 kilograms, 1 year. Okay, slow, okay, clean bulking po ang tawag doon. Meaning to say, hindi siya ganun ka-aggressive, hindi siya ganun kabilis, slow lang, steady. Okay, so nag-gain po ako ng fat, yes. But at the same time, I gained muscle mass as well. Now, nag-start na po ako ng cutting or losing fat last February 2000, this year. Okay. So imagine nyo, from 70 kilograms, down na po ako sa 61 kilograms. I lose body fat, pero yung body composition ko po, hindi po ako nangangayat. So I preserve my muscle mass. So the same thing with you. You have to preserve your muscle mass and get rid of body fat as much as possible. So let's talk about the solutions. Tatlong solution lang po. If you have belly fat, if you are toffee, I can resonate with you. I can relate with you. That is why I will exactly show to you what did I do. Okay, para maiwasan po ganon. Let me say hi to our live viewers. Hello to you, Aubrey. Tagnong kamusta yung workout natin. Okay, so far so good. Good evening to you, Ma'am Dayan. Laluan, good evening watching from Quezon City. All the best sa challenge natin. And hello to you as well, Ma'am MJ. Kakatapos na lang ceasefire kahapon, ilang days. Yes. Ingat po kayo, Ma'am. Ma'am MJ, I know doon sa place nyo, medyo in conflict pa. So ingat. You are safe. I know that. Okay. Ma'am Teresa Di Pamalo yung avid, okay, believer natin. Always. Hindi po yan nakamiss ng FB stars. Okay, hindi po kita pinipressure, Ma'am Teresa, pero I appreciate you because you believe on the mission. Thank you for the Facebook stars. And hello to you, Leon. Good evening, Leon Emal. Ganda ng profile pic niyo po. Saan po yan? Okay. So, tatlong solution lang. Number 1, focus on improving strength. Focus on improving strength. What does this mean? Meaning to say, yung mga workouts mo, okay, na-program siya to increase your energy, to increase your strength. By the way, yung strength connected din po sa muscle mass. As you increase in strength, you are also increasing in muscle mass. Intertwined po sila. Mag-asawa po sila. So, paano mo po yung magawa? Now, if you're working out, tapos super light lang yung weights nyo, at saka maraming reps lang, yes, napagpawisan ka, pero yung muscle mass mo, muscle cells mo, hindi mag-grow. Okay? So, very important po yung progressive overload. So, I would like to encourage you to focus on compound lifts. Ano po yung mga compound lifts? As much as possible, yung mga compound lifts po hindi dapat mawala sa workout nyo. And focus on this, master this, execution at saka form, but adding intensity sa workout nyo as much as possible. Ano po yung mga compound lifts? When you say compound po, ito yung mga exercise that they target multiple muscle groups. Yung opposite niya po is yung isometric or isolated workouts, meaning to say they target at least 1 to 2 muscle groups lang. Compound, many muscle groups. For example, okay, deadlift. Yung deadlift po targets glutes, hamstrings, lower back, traps, and a bit of triceps. Okay. How about yung bench press? It targets your chest, primarily yung chest, but also your shoulders, and a bit of triceps. How about yung squats? Yung squat targets your glutes, your quads, a bit of calves, a bit of lower back. So marami po siyang tina-target. So focus on this. Okay? Name 5 compound lifts, and this should be in your workout plan. At saka focus on mastering this at saka improving your strength. Now, hindi po madali mag-increase ng strength. Kasi as you increase in weight, for example, intensity sa workout nyo, you have to increase as well yung kinakain nyo. As you grow in strength, you have to increase the demand as well sa pagkain. So slow lang po. I'm not saying you do this instantly or tinatawag na mabilisan, but you have to do it gradually. Meron po akong student na into gaining strength as well. Nag-start siya po sa bench press around 10 pounds. 10 pounds po yung bench press niya. In total pala 20 pounds. Kasi 10 pounds dito sa left, 10 pounds sa right. So 20 pounds lahat. Now, nakita ko during our one-on-one na kayang-kaya niya yung bench press 20 pounds. So we add additional 5 pounds. So 15 na. 30 pounds na. Now, nakayanan ba niya? Yes. Kasi ang ginawa, nag-add kami ng macros or calories, okay, sa daily niya na kinakain. So nag-adjust yung weight, nag-adjust din yung pagkain. So there should be connection between what you eat and what you work out. Ano po mangyayari kapag yung workout nyo naging challenging, pero yung pagkain nyo stable lang? Walang pong tinatawag na pag-add ng intensity sa pagkain natin. So there's disconnect. So as you increase in intensity, you have to make sure as well yung food nyo balance din. Again, this does not apply at all with those who are, starting out pa lang with workout. Depende din po kasi yon. Okay, so, but yung point lang dito is, it should be a connection of two. Workout at saka yung pagkain, both together po sila, nag-grow din sila gradually, progressively. Okay? Focus on improving strength. So, I mentioned yung tinatawag na compound lifts. Again, if wala ka pang experience sa workout, master mo muna yung form at saka execution because safety is the most important factor sa workout. Okay? As you progress on that, you can gain confidence sa workout na. Okay? Kanina, I shared a video of one of my students, okay, si Ma'am Josie. Okay, proud ako kay Ma'am Josie kasi senior citizen, lola na. Pero nagbubuhat, imagine yung basic curl, 20 pounds yun 20 pounds, 10 reps, 3 sets yun. Never pa ako, okay, sa mga close people ko, I mean, of course, online may nakikita tayo ng mga seniors na very active and they can, carry a lot of weight. Pero first time ko ata nakakita, direct na tao who can carry 20 pounds for basic curl na senior citizen. Very rare po yun. But she started with very light weights. But what if lightweight din siya, hindi siya nag-improve. Lightweight lang, walang improvement sa binabuhat niya. She started, by the way, with around 2.5 pounds sa basic curl. 2.5 pounds. What if after 2 months na sa program, 3 months na sa program, the same thing, 2.5 pounds. So walang tinatawag na mastery. Wala pong tinatawag na improving on strength. So there should be a blueprint. Actually, si Ma'am Josie, meron siyang logbook. Okay? Si Ma'am Josie yung senior na sinasabi ko. May logbook siya kasi gusto niyang, i-track yung progress niya. So if that works for you, you can do it as well. Okay? So that's number 1. Yung very important thing about focusing on strength is you track your progress. Okay? Number 2, focus on nutrient-dense and protein-dense meals. So, meron po akong kakilala na he is into calorie deficit pero maling calorie deficit. Okay, ano po yung calorie deficit? Yung calorie deficit po yung kinakain nyo. Yung calories are from the food that you eat and from the drinks that you take. Mostly po, lahat ng kinakain natin, iniinom lang po diyang calories. Calories is energy. Now, if you are in calorie deficit, yung tinitake mo na calories, konti lang than what you consume. So most likely, you will lose fat and lose weight. But this, my friend, calorie deficit niya, pero mali. Ang ginagawa niya, puro sa fast food. Yeah. Puro sa ice cream. Possible ba mag-lose weight? Mag-lose weight through junk food? Yes. But you will compromise your health. So, konti nga kinakain mo, pero hindi naman siya nutrient-dense. Tama ba? Papayat ka nga, but you compromise your health along the way. So, the most important goal that you must take, in any program is to be healthy. Because losing fat, gaining muscle would follow. Okay. So, yung nutrient-dense meal, protein-dense, makikita po natin usually yan sa real whole food. Pumunta ka po sa grocery, usually po yung sa, okay, outer aisle, okay, sa side, sa left, sa far right, far left, at saka far back, usually po dun mo makikita yung mga real whole food. Okay. Yung meat natin na section, yung vegetable section natin nandyan, lahat ng mga, okay, complex carb, yung mga vegetables natin, if you're into that, nandun po sa aisle. Usually po, yung nasa center aisle, ito po yung mga pagkain na very calorie dense, yes, but hindi naman sila loaded ng nutrients. What about drinks? Meron pong drinks na nakakasaya. What do you mean by nakakasaya? Sobrang sarap, pero wala namang laman. Okay? For example, meron pong specific brand. I won't mention the brand. Of course, we want to be ethical. No? Meron pong brand na starts with letter R. Okay? Tapos, carbonated drink siya. Pero if you look at the nutrition facts, walang-wala. So, meron kang tinatawag na feeling, happiness feeling. Pero wala namang nutrients. Okay. So, you don't want that. You want to eat because you want to replenish your body, not just to feel good. We eat because we want to be healthy, not just to feel good. So, focus on nutrient-dense at saka protein-dense meals. Kanina nag-grocery po ako. So, kanina binili ko protein dense. So, meron akong pork chop, meron akong isda. Yung dalawa, hindi po nawawala usually. Pero yung number one ko po na favorite talaga, hindi nawawala, itlog. Okay. Itlog kasi very affordable, very dense sa nutrients. Alam niyo po, yung itlog, sa egg yolk niya pa lang, nandun po lahat ng vitamins, except vitamin C. Napaka-dense niya po. Itlog, medium size will give you 6 grams of protein. Napaka-affordable. Tama ho, di ba? So, and then easy to prepare yung itlog. So, that's why, at saka marami kang magagawa sa itlog. Kanina, ginawa ko sa itlog, nilagyan ko na kamatis. Okay. At saka konting cheese. Kasi, umay din kasi. Everyday ako nag-iitlog. Siyempre, you have to be creative din with your meals. Tama? So, focus on nutrient-dense and protein-dense meals. Kasi our goal is to be healthy, not just to lose weight, not just to build muscle. Tama? So that's number 2. Before I move to number 3, let me say hi to our wonderful viewers. Hello to you, Ma'am Elena Montesa. Yung Montesa na mga, when I hear Montesa, para mga rich family. Montesa, hello po sa iyo, watching from Bulacan. Dom Pachoco, good evening, watching from Malabon. Napakagandang place po yan, Ma'am Ligaya. Napaka-consistent ni Ma'am Ligaya. Nagbibigay ka po ng happiness sa buhay ko. Kasi sobrang ligaya niyo po. Okay, Ma'am Hilda. Bunda, kamusta po yung workout natin, Ma'am Hilda? Very consistent in po to. We are so proud of you, Ma'am Hilda. Leia Malaka Bustamante, good evening to you. Napakaganda niyo po sa profile pic niyo with your husband. Ma'am Edeline, kamusta po yung workout niyo at saka yung challenge natin? All the best to you, and the same thing with Rizali Ventura. Very proud din kami kay Miss Rizali. Yung biceps niya, very visible. It's not easy to build biceps, no? That's why it speaks of your dedication, Ma'am Rizali. The same thing to you as well, Ma'am Des Badajos. Mga very, very dedicated natin yan ng mga members. Inspiration sila to many people. So all the best to you. Number 3, you have to cut down things. Okay? Cut down things. Ano po dapat nyo i-cut down? Ano-ano po yung dapat i-cut down? Number 1, limit po yung cardio. Okay. Again, cardio is okay. It has benefits. It has its own benefits. Now, if you want to build muscle, if you want to get rid of belly fat, you should focus again with building your strength. And you cannot have it through cardio. So, if you're enjoying cardio, maybe biking or running, go for it. But make sure lang, hindi po naka-compromise or hindi less than yung resistance training nyo or lifting weights. So, kunwari, you are, biking with your friends, maybe twice a week. So go for that because you enjoy that. That's your hobby. Okay, by all means, pursue that. But as much as possible, yung resistance training mo is around 3 to 4 times a week. So mas mataas siya dapat sa cardio nyo. And you have to know then, na yung protein-dense meals nyo is on top of that. Kasi kapag nagka-cardio ka plus workout, baka tuluyan na mag-lose ng weight. And it's not, you know, in a way, hindi siya progressive na pag-increase, pag-add ng muscle mass. You want to preserve muscle mass as much as possible. But if very fast yung pag-lose mo ng weight, most likely, yes, you will lose body fat, but also you will lose your muscle mass. We want to preserve that as much as possible, di ba? So number 1, limit cardio. Okay? Number 2, sugar alcohol. Napakabilis po mag-stay sa belly natin. Now, yung mga tatay natin, okay, mga tito natin, ano po yung common sa kanila? I'm not putting down our titos and tatays, no? They are very hardworking. Some of them, very stressed at work. That's why they, in a way, they have that what we call mentality to spend, their idle times drinking and be merry. So, yung sugar alcohol po, very fast po siya mag-stay po sa belly fat. Okay? So, take a look po sa mga tatay nyo or tito nyo ngayon, if there's tuning in right now, touch po yung belly nila, okay? Kasi yun yung mga maraming calories nandun sa belly nila. Okay? Mas himasin nyo muna. Ito po yung concern. Belly fat, okay, usually ano po siya, body fat po siya sa outer layer. Okay? But deep within, especially if nandun na siya sa katawan mo for a very long time, tawag po doon visceral fat. Yung visceral fat po, hindi po yan madali na burn. Hindi po siya madaling mawala. Even workout, it would take time. That's why it's very dangerous kasi ito po yung visceral fat. Ito po nagpapaloob sa mga organs natin. Meron akong client, okay, 70 years old, okay, naghihingal siya during our workout. Okay. Tapos when I touch yung fat niya, napakatigas. Okay. And that speaks of visceral fat as well, especially if matigas na siya. So, nagsastruggle siya sa pag-inhale exhale. Because of course, merong clog na eh. Ang organs niya are surrounded by fat, visceral fat. So, we want to get rid of that. So, you may want to limit your alcohol. Again, I'm not saying you disregard social gatherings. That's totally okay as long as there's balance. And then at the same time, your limits as well. So that's totally okay. But again, the consequence if you are not in moderation. So limit lang yung alcohol as much as possible. And next, limit po yung stress. Now, this is very important po. Okay, very, very important. Meron po tayong tinatawag na hormone ghrelin. Okay. Yung hormone na ghrelin is the hormone that triggers hunger. So every time this one is being triggered, this hormone will tell your brain, oy, gutom ka na, kumain ka na. Okay? So usually if too much yung ghrelin hormone natin, ano po yung consequence? Okay. Cravings po, especially for sweets at saka unnecessary na mga frequency of meals. Meron akong student, and sorry, yung mga in-explain ko talaga direct. Okay? So every time I spend time with my students, ina-ask ko yung life nila. I want to be personal as much as possible. Of course, not naman yung mga love life nila. But if willing sila mag-share, why not, diba? So mga personal things about their lifestyle, about their meals. So kanina, sinare niya sa akin na very stressed, especially during pandemic. Wala siyang belly fat before pandemic, but nag-pile up siya during pandemic kasi very stressed siya. Now, nangyari because stressed siya, hindi niya mapigilan yung sweets at saka kumain. How many times siya kumakain in a day? 6 times a day. And wala siyang idea kung paano pigilan. We have to know yung roots. So we have ghrelin hormone. So don't condemn yourself. Okay? So tap your shoulder lang, okay, 3 times. If you are struggling with your cravings, know that you are what we call, don't tell yourself that you lack discipline. Never tell yourself that. Kasi the more you tell yourself that you lack discipline, or maybe you tell yourself na ganun na talaga yung cravings mo, or maybe you tell yourself na ano ba yung tawag na parating kumakain? I forgot the Tagalog term pero yung matakaw. Okay, matakaw ka. Sinasabi mo sa self na matakaw ka. Don't you ever condemn yourself. Kasi po, ang nagko-control po sa cravings nyo is yung hormones nyo din. So, sometimes yung cravings natin are beyond our control. Sometimes, the more you tell yourself not to eat, the more that you will eat it. Tama? So, don't condemn yourself. That's one. But you need to know the root. So, stress po, actually, triggers yung ghrelin hormone that I mentioned. So, you ever wonder bakit tinawag na stress eating? Because connected po yun. The more that you are stressed, the more your body will produce ghrelin. The more you will crave and crave and crave up until nakita mo na yung belly fat mo lumolobo na siya. So you have to know your limits. Again, with moderation lang. With moderation, with everything. Okay? May that be in protein, may that be in fat, or maybe you're liberal with your carbs. Limit lang with moderation but consistent ka with your lifestyle. Now, let me tell you this. Yung lifestyle ko po, very strict po ako Monday to Friday. Strict po ako carnivore. Okay? And I'm enjoying it. Yung cravings ko po, very controlled. I eat twice a day. At yung cravings ko, very, 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 very controlled. Meaning to say, I won't crave for sweets at the middle of the night or at the middle of the day. Okay? Controlled po siya. But every weekend, lax po ako every weekend. Celebration meals po yun. Especially if may dine out with friends, hindi ko po nililimit yung self ko. So, I have my own life then. Meaning to say, hindi po ako, again, if it works for you na consistent ka for one entire year, go for it. But for me, I have to taste other meals as well. Kahapon po, just so you know, kumain po ako ng ng sandwich. Okay. At saka kumain din ako ng parang noodles sa Morogami. I don't know what you call that. Parang big siya ng noodle. Tapos may beef siya. Totally okay. No need to condemn yourself. You have to try these things as well, especially if metabolic flexible ka na. I believe metabolic flexible na po ako. Yung pagkain ko po ng mga ganun, it won't create impact sa akin with my cravings the next day. So today, control yung cravings ko even though may celebration meals ako kahapon. I call it celebration meals. I don't call it cheat meal. Kasi parang, if you call it cheat meal, parang, you feel na dinideprive mong self mo. That's why you will cheat. So, hindi po maganda sa mindset. So, I call it celebration meal. Planado lang po. Yun lang po yung thing about it. So, but again, as much as possible with moderation na po lahat. Again, let's review the 3 things that you must do so that you won't, grow your belly fat, but at the same time, you grow your muscle mass. Number 1, you have to focus on improving your strength. You can only do that if you focus on lifting weights. Number 2, focus on nutrient-dense at saka protein-dense meals. Okay. Pang-tatlo, cut down things. Una sa lahat, cardio, alcohol, at saka stress. Stress is very important, I believe. From time to time, I will talk more about stress. Kasi po, to be honest, in this world, we are experiencing a lot of troubles then. And this is connected with our, health as well. Most of the diseases that we experience right now, and hindi ko po to gawa-gawa, this has been established by renowned scientists and doctors. Most of the diseases right now are connected to our way of thinking or stress. So imagine if you can deal with your stress management, okay, almost, you can deal with almost all diseases na. So let's talk more about that maybe on Friday. But again, sama-sama tayo dito sa fitness goals natin. Good evening to you. Notcha, Guad Ismael. Kamusta po tayo? Kamusta po yung meals natin? Mel, May, Singyan. Good evening. Thank you for the learnings. Happy that you're here as well. Celia, ano po gawin to reduce visceral fat? That is a good question. Now, it's a combination of both. Number 1 is your food intake. Number 2 is your exercise. But if you want to get serious with visceral fat, if you want to get rid of visceral fat, you should focus on reducing your food intake. Kasi po, di ba visceral fat siya, stored fat siya. Now, as long as marami ka pong kinakain, your body won't burn yung visceral fat, yung extra calories dyan. Kasi meron kang kinakain na constant. Okay? Pero kapag deprived siya, tawag doon calorie deficit, okay, your body has no choice Okay? But to burn, okay, yung extra calories sa tiyan mo. It takes time. But it takes time as well to develop visceral fat, di ba? Hindi po siya basta-basta nabubuo dyan sa tiyan nyo. It takes years. So if it takes years, it is not easy to get rid of visceral fat. But if you're listening right now and if you have visceral fat, you think you have visceral fat, again, you have to take action as soon as possible. As soon as possible. If you can do it today, go for it. Commit to it and then do it gradually. Okay? Thank you. My pleasure, Ma'am Celia. Si Ma'am Leia may question dito. Nakakain po ako ng saging na Sabati days na sunod-sunod pero small pieces lang na take 1 piece a day. Pero hindi po ako nakapag-workout na injury o yata ang carb. Namaga ng konti parang naapitan sa ugat. Ang nangyari po nahilo ako 6 days. Wow. Tumas pa lang sugar ko nun. Wow. Okay. Well, ma'am, there are many factors to this. But the number one recommendation is to check experts' advice regarding this. I cannot entirely blame yung SABA, but again, there are many factors to this. Yung pamamaga po is a form of inflammation din. So that's one. Okay. But you have to consider as well yung kinain mo prior to that day. Ano po yung kinain nyo na nag-trigger. Also, you have to know as well yung sleep levels nyo and then yung stress levels nyo kasi it's connected with the hormones as well. Again, for all our listeners, I'm not encouraging you to, have the same path for me na meron akong lax weekend. May kinakain ako na hindi strictly carnivore. But again, it depends talaga on your goal right now. If you are into healing right now, the best option is go for low carb up until makarecover ka po. If you have type 2 diabetes with moderation, up until ma-heal ka po at saka ma-reverse nyo po siya. So for me, I have flexibility. Strict carnivore Mondays to Fridays. Weekends, relax lang. Okay? That works for me. I'm not saying it will work for you. That's why you have to know ano po yung best na program for you. Again, if you're in need of one-on-one coaching, I'd like to encourage you, this is the best gift you can give to yourself. Best health. Best health for yourself. Because if you give your best shot for your health, actually that's your gift as well to your family and friends. Napaka sad po ng buhay if meron pong taong nagkakasakit sa pamilya. I experienced that. My dad passed away when I was 10 years old. Anim po kami magkakapatid. And I experienced na nasa higaan ng most of the time si tatay ko because, again, of some unhealthy lifestyle. Well, how I wish na natulog ko to sa kanya, yung mga, pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. But, of course, if na-reverse yun, of course, happy lahat. Pero if may sakit, kahit isang member ng family, affected lahat. That's why I'd like to encourage you, you can have this coaching program for yourself, or maybe you have someone that's in need of a coaching program, go for help. Okay? So, the coaches are worth the grind and ready to help you as well. Again, I'd like to encourage you sa mga live viewers natin to join our Pro Lean Challenge. Ongoing siya. We have 5,000 pesos sa first prize natin on top of the prices natin dito. We have session with WTG coach. You will have WTG shirt at saka certificate of completion. So yung goal po dito is to have your best self, but at the same time, inspire other people. So that's our primary goal. Meet our team. Again, for those who have not followed Lean In Ho, that's my page. You can follow this so you can stay updated sa mga events natin at saka live natin. This is our new shirt. Okay? You are not a victim, you are a victor. So this is our new design. Napakaganda po ng shirt. Remove the UBT and doubt. Okay, just do. Do will remove the doubt. That's the principle here. We have here as well, color white, black and white. So this is our charity beneficiary, Child of Philippines. When you purchase this shirt, you are helping the street children to be their hope as well. There you have it. So far, so good. And again, we are planning as well to visit Cebu. Okay, WTG will visit Cebu. So if you are staying in Cebu, let us know so that magkape tayo. Let's discuss about, no, not necessarily about health talaga. We'll discuss about life, okay? Health in general, yes. But let's create wonderful memories together. Okay, so again, thank you very much for staying in this live session. If you find value dito sa live discussion natin, I'd like to encourage you and I'll appreciate you if you can share this video. That's our way to make Philippines healthy. Tulungan po natin yung kapwa Pilipino natin to get healthy. Let's regain our health. And I believe, especially yung puso ko po is a 40s and above, this is our time. Ibalik po natin yung sigla ng 40s and above. Huwag ka pong maniwala na if you hit 40, wala na pong tsansa. You will depend on maintenance and you will be living with medications for the rest of your life. Let's get rid and reverse that kind of normality. It should not be normal, first and foremost. Let's reverse that. So let's call it modern seniors, modern adults. This time, I believe through our mission, 40s and above will be the healthiest people in this world. So help me in that campaign. Magsama-sama po tayo. Thank you very much for joining me in this live presentation talaga, no, live talk natin. See you on Wednesday at saka Friday with Coach Daniel. God bless you. Happy lifting and enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye-bye.